Good.
Hi, good evening.
Can you hear me very well? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Um, Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm very well, thank you. How are you too?
I'm fine. Let's wait for a few minutes for others to join in before we
No
begin.
problem. No problem.
I hope you are ready for tonight.
I'm about to
Ready
gist
to
you,
give us
so I'm going
all the gist.
all gist about you. Like, yes, I am.
Yes, you leave nothing out.
Mm,
Promise to be sincere.
yes. So help me, Lord.
All right. Someone is asking, is it for Batu? Yes, it's for Batu. So let's see. Let's see. All right. So before others join in, let me just run you through the outline for today's event. So basically, as the flyer goes, we're going to be talking about the law school, the Nigerian law school, particularly the BAR Part 2 program. So we are going to be addressing the Yola campus, which we are currently at, in the following terms. We will talk about the classes. Or first off, we'll talk about your experience at the campus. Then we go on to the class schedules. We talk about the hostel conditions and accommodation. We talk about food. We talk about social life. We talk about the state in general, like where it's located. And then we'll also talk about, most importantly, she can give to aspirants to the Nigerian bar. And that's about it. So let's begin with a few introduction. Welcome guys to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lynn Eugene. I just completed my bar part one program at the Abuja campus, and I'm hopeful aspirant to the bar part two program, and I'm creating this videos and lives just to share information concerning the Nigerian law school since we don't have a lot online. So if you're joining in, please share to your friends and let's get the give the floor to our hub guest here. He will introduce himself to us.
Good evening, everyone. I am Akitayo
Good evening.
Timothy, and at the Nigerian Law School, Yola Campus. One of the best campus in Nigeria. No cap. Yeah, yeah.
This hype already. Okay,
I'm,
oh.
I'm not,
We'll
I'm
get
not,
to know if it's
no, I'm not even
you're not
hyping on.
hyping.
No, I'm not hyping. I'm going to give you full gist here. So, I'm sure everybody has this mentality or thinking about this law school in Yola. How's it going to be like? Will it be hot? So many questions in your head already. But just keep calm. Nigeria Law School Yola campus is like one of the most blessed campus ever. Okay, so when I gained my admission here, I was so perplexed. I was just thinking, how will I go from Lagos to Yola? From Lagos to Yola. I've never even been to the north before. I've never been outside the west before. Then I'm going to Yola. Yola, no, like far Yola. But when I got here, I noticed that people here are like the most nice, like nicest people on earth. They will even they want to teach you Abusa. They offer to help you. They offer to do everything, and it's actually a very nice thing to know. So talking about my experience so far, um, at Nigeria Law School, Yola, I would say it has been a very nice experience. Talking about the from lecturers. Don't let me jump. Let me take it one by one. So from yeah, let me take one by one. Don't let me jump. Let me leave the best for the last. So let me take one by one. So I'll start from
uh,
the weather.
all right. Okay.
Well,
So initially, when you were registering, what campus did you pick in your registration form?
Lagos and Port Harcourt. Lagos because it's in the west, and Port Harcourt because it's like the latest in town. So all the new, utilities and everything. I know it's going to be like very, very nice thing to do. So I chose Lagos and Port Harcourt. Yeah. So, but by God's grace, I'm in Yola and I'm doing well.
Okay, so you mentioned that you came from Lagos to Yola, and I'm aware that Yola is located in Adamawa State, right? And how was it for you to take yourself from Lagos to Yola? How was the transportation like? What routes did you use? And how was it locating the law school? And where was the law school located?
Okay. So I came by air and at that time it was around 110,000 naira by air because we had to stop over from Lagos to Abuja, then Abuja to Yola. For people that came via road, I heard it's like roughly 35, 30, 35, 30,000 naira from Lagos to Yola. As I then know, around January, because I know now inflation would have maybe caused it to increase or something. So coming to arriving at Yola, once you get to Yola Airport, you'll see Ubers that will offer to carry you to the Nigeria Law School. Although it's expensive, like 4,000 naira then, like per person, to take to carry to Nigeria Law School. Yola. So it wasn't that hard to find. Once you just get to the airport, you see so many taxis that will ready to meet you to the Nigeria Law School. Yola.
Okay, so is the school located at the heart of the city, or it's like Abuja
Okay,
where it's like so
that's
far?
another peculiarity about Law School Yola, Nigeria Law School Yola. As unlike Kano that has its campus at Baguda, Abuja at what is that place? It's Bari,
Wari.
inside
Wari.
Abuja. Yola campus is in Yola town. It's in Yola town. So beside Yola town, or beside Yola campus, you have AUN, that American University. You have opposite you have AUN bar and hotel. You have nursing school. You have a lot of institutions surrounding Nigerian Law School Yola. So it's not secluded. It's not inside village. It's actually where you can actually sit, where you can walk, and it's actually very, very safe. Unlike what we think about not realize like one of the safest place on earth. I can't lie to you. So you can walk on the road. You can yes. So
Then
yes.
that's nice to hear, because the last time we had a guest here for Port Harcourt campus, we were advised not to take our phones out of the hostel
No, no,
or
no.
out of
Okay,
campus.
disclaimer. I'm not saying it's safe that you should work at night or you should work at any time of the day. I'm just saying it's a place where you can work and you won't have any issues. Apart from night,
Mm.
obviously, no thieves work at night, obviously. But I'm just saying during the day you can work freely and no harm.
All right. Okay, so basically, if I get you right, you're saying that you used a flight going there and it was quite okay because you're able to get taxis going directly to the
The loss.
camp. That means it's actually located in the city now. It's not so far off from the airport.
Yeah, it's actually far from the airport. The the airport is at Jimita. Yeah, Jimita. Then Law School is at Yola. So it's far, like about 40 minutes, 40-minute drive. Are
All
you there?
right. Okay, so let's go to your first day. Your arrival. A lot of people are very, like, say, they want to know about how it is registration, because registration on the various campuses they differ. For
Yes.
Lagos, you might, even when you're done registering, want to quit the law school even before it begins. So let's talk about registration day and how it was like for you, and any special thing that the campus provided just to ease that stress.
Well, Yola is one of the smallest campus in Nigeria. So that alone is an addition, it's a plus for you that's coming for you to Yola. You are not going to face the same stress people in Abuja are facing or people in Lagos are facing. You understand? So in total, you'll have like 455 or 455 or so. So coming to Yola, the first day, my first day in Yola, we were about to begin registration. So it was we have a registration all. It wasn't someone said smallest campus ever. No, it's not smallest campus ever. We apart from Yola, we have Enogwa. Yola has a bigger capacity than Enogwa actually. So it's not the smallest campus ever. So I was saying we have a registration all. So the people that came that the first day were not much, and that's like the one of the advantage you get when you come very early. You get to register without stress. I mean, in Yola, I don't know about any other campus. In Yola, you get to register like very, very, very fast, no stress, with ease, and you get the best rooms. That's like very, very important. Coming in very early, you get the best rooms, and you register like smoothly. So they didn't stress us at all. The registration stuff was stressful. Just that we didn't know the angles of the campus yet. So going from registration hall to the clinic was a bit tiring because we don't know how long it is. We've not been there before. It's our first time, you know. So that's just it basically. It wasn't stressful. And the means they used to make things easier for us that we could sit down while they will call us one by one. Yes. So it was actually very, very easy for us.
Okay. And that's fine. So how big is the campus? Because you're talking about you commuting from one place to another.
Yes, the campus landmass very, very big. Landmass very, very big. But talking about our campus, I say our campus, our classes where our buildings are located is like half of the campus. I don't know how to explain this now, you understand. So it's like a big space, but half of it is for studies, and the rest is for staff, staff houses, staff arena. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, we have our hostels at the beginning of the campus. Then going deeper into the campus, I'll be going far into the campus. You see the staff houses and everything. So we're just restricted to where our hostels are. So you can't just walk anyhow to where indigenous are. You get
Mm-hmm. All right. So
that's it.
let's move on to something very important: accommodation. So I need you to address accommodation in light of the accommodation available on campus and those
Okay. Okay. So I'm not even joking. I'm not kidding now when I'm saying that the accommodation in Yola is one of the best in Nigerian law school, like ever. Like one of the best. The condition is like one of the best. In the sense that campuses like Enugu, campuses like Lagos, they have bunk beds. Yola don't use bunk beds, we use standard beds. We use like standard beds, like Abuja bed. Yes, like standard beds. So you have to come very early for you to get like the best rooms, like best rooms. So in we have basically like three types of hostel in Nigerian Law School Yola campus. For guys, we have the extension part, then we have the new hostel and all those tell inside a particular building, sorry, a particular compound. Then come again. So we have the extension. The extension part is like a different part on its own. Then in other parts of the campus, we have the old building and the new building. That's what we call it, old building and new building in the same compound. Close to it, we have the ladies hostel. Ladies have like so many buildings in their compound, the old buildings and the new buildings. So it becomes very early you get the new buildings. So in new building, we have just three in a room. Like they have a toilet to themselves, running water, and a bathroom. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you come very early, you get the new building. But Coming to the extension for guys, this is just for guys alone. We have different rooms. Like we have
I
four in a
have a
room.
question.
Okay, okay. Go on.
Your network seems to be breaking and your audio is quite delayed. So I
Oh,
want you
oh,
to join in again to make sure it's
okay,
better.
okay. Let
Okay,
me do
so
that now.
kindly rejoin. Yeah. So please, if you're having network issues from your end, be sure to type it in the comment section so we'll fix it. I think I'm not hearing him properly. That's why I had to let him go and then rejoin because it's important.
Is it better now?
Okay.
Is it
Talk
better?
to me. Let me hear.
I'm asking if it's better now. So I know whether.
Say something. Yeah, I want to know if it's better. Say something to me. Let me hear.
Okay, I'm saying
Talk about the hostel. So you were saying that it's important to come early,
yes,
so you get one of the best rooms.
yes, yes.
Yes. So with regards to the capacity, what are we looking at?
So capacity, as I was saying that we have basically three types of hostels on campus. We have the extension for guys, we have the extension in one compound. Then in another compound we have the old building and the new building. Then for ladies in just a whole compound to themselves, we have the old building and the new building too. So for the extension for guys, you have different rooms without toilet and bathroom to themselves, but they have a toilet outside the compound. You get, so each rooms have their toilet, but it's not inside their room.
Great. And the toilets are not in the same
What is
place.
it? Hi Eugene. Nothing bad. Can you hear me? Can't hear you again. Network, please. Oops. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. The network went off.
Yeah.
So I was asking, are you that the rooms and the bathrooms are not in the same place?
Yeah, for the extension, I think we have three types of hostels. So for the extension, we have our rooms to ourselves. That is, could be three in a room, could be four in a room, five in a room. Then they all have their bedroom outside and some inside. You get, so some people that you become like very very early. You get a room that has toilets to yourself for the extension. But if you come late,
What is wrong with the
you come.
network tonight? Can you
Is it
hear
your
me?
side or my side?
I
I
don't know
can hear
because
you. I can hear you.
it keeps reconnecting.
I can hear
So
you.
sorry, we'll have to start again with this accommodation because I can't clearly understand. So you're saying there are three types of accommodation, right? There's the old building, the girls' part, and then the extension for boys. So
Hear me. I said there are three types. Eh? For guys, we have the three types for
okay.
guys. We have the extension, we have the old building, and
Mhm.
the new building. The old building and new building, they're in the same compound.
Mhm.
The extension is in a different part of the campus. Do you get? So if you come very in the
Okay.
extension, talk about the extension, come very early, you get a room that has a bedroom and toilet to themselves. They have the bedroom and toilet to themselves. But if you don't come early, you get a room that just have the beds and everything and the wardrobes, but just the toilet is the outside the hostel. Not outside the it was within the compound, but yeah, outside. You have to step outside to have a bath. Then you're talking about the new building. Are you with me?
I'm not eating, I'm listening to you.
I said, are you with me? I asked, are you with me?
I thought I had eaten. I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you.
Yes. Talking of the new building and the old building. So the old building was formerly used by the last set, like last set. It was okay, last two set. So last set they did the new building. So the new building has um 3 people maximum, and they have the toilet themselves. Do you understand? So the old building has the chalet. So it has like 4 people. No, okay, 2 rooms, 4 4. Then you share 1 bedroom, 1 toilet. I don't know if you get it. Like.
I don't get it. Come again.
So I'm saying the old building. Do you get that for the new building?
So for the new building, it's how many people in
Three
a
in a
room?
room. Then they have
Three in a
yeah,
room.
they have bedroom and toilet to themselves.
All right.
So for the new building, sorry. For the new building, they have 3 in a room, bedroom and toilet to themselves. Then from the old building, the chalet. It has 2 rooms. Hmm? 2 rooms. Each room, four in a
Mhm.
room. The other one, 4 in a room. Then they have their bedroom and toilet to themselves. So that's 8 people sharing a bedroom and toilet. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Then the extension.
The extension is strictly for the guys, just for guys alone. As I said earlier, that if you come early, get a room, you get that there's a particular room that has 2 people in the room, then bedroom and toilet. So it's first come first serve. So and there are other rooms that have like 4 in a room, no bedroom or toilet. They have to go outside. Your bedroom and toilet is outside, just for your room alone. Do you understand? So each room have like that. Bedroom and toilet is themselves outside. But there are some rooms in the extension that has their bedroom and toilet to themselves inside the room. Do you get?
So what's the capacity of that extension?
So extension for guys alone. So we
Uh-huh.
don't have a particular option. So we have some rooms that are 4 4 in a room, some rooms are 6 in a room, some rooms are 5 in a room, some rooms are 2 in a room, some rooms are 3 in a room. But let me give a big shocker. In the extension, it's become very, very late, or you will start very, very late in Yola campus. There's a very, very, very big, there's a big percentage that you get a room that is 24 in a room,
How many in a room?
24 in a room.
Is it a hall?
Yes,
How big is
it's
that room?
very, very big, like very, very big. It's very, very big.
And they are not bunk
They're
beds.
not bunk beds. It's just one bed.
So it's like NYSC campus but without bunks.
Something like yes, you get the drill. Yes.
So
So
where do they keep their stuff?
they have their wardrobe to themselves. That's like something that is very, very popular to Yola campus. You all have the wardrobe to yourself.
No.
Wardrobe is key.
If very questionable.
Please don't. So for you not to even for you not, yeah, it is. For you not to fall
Wow.
into that, just come early.
So how do they share the
Yeah,
toilet?
they have a toilet to themselves. The telephone in the room has a toilet to themselves. Actually, the telephone in the room is not full. Actually, so it's like how many people are staying there? Like 10 people are staying there. So the people that registered later after we resumed, yeah, we got telephone in the room because the old chalet, the old building, the new building, then the majority of the extension is filled already. So you have to just go to the 24 in your room. You get
Wow.
so,
Wow.
so I didn't get that.
The best campus to live in.
No. Wow. That's a big question.
Because
But
that's enough. That's even enough for me to reject it for someone who
no,
can be a very occasional latecomer.
I'm saying that you need to come very early to register and get the best rooms. I'm very sure it's not even just regular to just rely alone. I'm sure other campuses to have rooms that have like a lot of numbers.
No, I think for the Abuja campus, that I can vouch for.
No,
No matter how late you come,
Abuja is
it's
different.
always going to be that two in a room.
I would,
That's even more than a dozen.
well, not 24 people that are staying there, sha. They're like just they're less than 20, less than 10. Yes, because they actually came late and they don't
So how about Opus?
well, unlike Abuja, that you can just get houses maybe outside or a few meters from school. It's kind of very, very hard here. Or only if you want to lodge at the AUN hotel. AUN hotel is opposite Nigerian law school, so and that's like a lot. So if you are the big boy, big girl, you can stay there all through your stay in law school, then just come to law school from there. But the campus is actually very, very, very cool to live in. I mean, the hostels, yes. So it's nothing. You shouldn't go for that when you can actually stay comfortably where your mates are and you can interact with them.
So that means there are no off-campus hostels.
Nah, really not stay in hotel.
Wow.
Nah, no hostel outside.
Okay, that's interesting. So let's talk about the food. The last time I was speaking to a few guests, they told me, "Oh, food is cheap in Kano." Someone said food is very expensive in Port Harcourt. How is it like in Yola? And also comment on like the diversity available that is available to students.
Very well. Talking about food. Now, I won't even lie to you. Food here is very nice. Well, because okay, not like it's not nice, but we're just open to it, an option. Unlike other campuses that have so many canteens in their on their campus, we just have just one canteen. Do you get that?
Okay.
So like I saw
Okay.
someone is saying God forbid. So we just have one canteen. Then is another not I won't call it canteen, but another shop where you have like that's the second option. They sell all these fries and shawarma and cool. That's not really food bar. So
And it's not.
sorry, Lynn, sorry. Yeah, my network went off. Sorry. So
Yeah. So the canteen, is it like a market or something?
sorry, I didn't hear you.
I want to
Okay.
understand. The canteen is it like a market?
Sorry now. It's not like a market. Canteen, the original canteen, you know.
And they sell one kind of food every
Yes,
single
so
day.
jollof rice. So it's not all varieties like jollof rice, swallow, all kind of food, but it's just one canteen. Like she gets just eating one woman's food alone. She gets
Just one vendor.
thank you. That's the word. Just one vendor. However, however, options of ordering food outside. There are fantastic vendors outside school, but on campus they run a monopolistic kind of yeah stuff here. So just one vendor that sells food. Then also we have just one mini mart. No, two mini mart.
Um, I am afraid you're painting this campus to be way better than it's saying because you started off by saying that it is very, very friendly to live in.
I'm so sorry.
And now you are giving us the tips.
I don't know. My network is just going off and on, and it's not encouraging enough. I'm very sorry. Again.
No problem. What I was saying is that I think you are painting this campus to be way better than it seems. Because first off, you started by telling us about 24 in a room. Now you're telling us that there are only two mini mats and then people still crying.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Oh,
actually a lot.
it's like something. It's a lot, but it's something that you get to just live with. Do you get? So I started by saying
So
campus like
so yeah, are you used
campus.
to it now?
Sure, I am. Although I get food outside school at times because outside you get this typical fried yam and potato, other stuff. You get noodles, outside noodles. Can there are other canteens
Okay, so let's move on from food. All right. Let's talk about this network today is literally not in my favor. I don't appreciate this. It's either from Yola campus because it can't be my end. Never. So let's wait for him to join in again. Hmm. Wow. So if you joined in late, let me just give you a brief of said the network is horrible. I know, I'm sorry. A brief of all he has said. For the Yola campus, it's not so close to the airport or to any, will I say, border in the state, I guess. So you have to drive all the way to the campus. The campus, just like every other campus that we've had on this channel, people talk about, is also not, will I say, it's also segregated from town. There are hardly any hostels off campus for those who do not want to stay on campus, unlike Lagos and Abuja. And also, he spoke about the accommodation with the fact that there are three hostels, one, the new block, the old block, and then the extension, which is for guys. And he advised that if you want to actually get a good room, please resume early. Because if you resume early, there's a possibility of you getting the 3-in-1 room that has the bathroom and toilet for you and your roommate, or you'll be shifted to the 4-in-1, 8-in-1, and as it goes. All right. So, and he also talked about the food and the fact that okay, there's like two mini mats. I'm trying to give a brief before we continue. The two mini mats and then the canteen and one other place to get food. But also off campus, you can there's accessibility of food off campus. You can order or go there and go and get your food. So I've been asking you. So you're saying now
okay?
you are managing and that is cool for you.
Once you get when you get to Lola campus, you don't have choice than to just get used to everything. The nature, the weather, the food, the water, everything. You have to get used to it because we don't have far from everywhere in Nigeria. So
Wow.
that's just that.
Okay. So we've talked about food, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm even ruling Yola campus out of my list at this point because I cannot deal with
So
eating.
don't.
No. I can't deal with eating one food every single time from one person. I'm going off campus after class when I'm having headache. It's not even part of my list
So
at
you don't
all.
go. You just cook or just order. It's fine.
But you know all those things. Somebody will have to stroll for us to get that information to know which one is good, which one is not good. So let's just
actually.
move on from that. Let's talk about the social life. Initially, excuse me, you mentioned that it's not close to the city in itself. So, what are some of the extracurricular activities that is done on campus and off campus to kind of let law students loosen up and have fun?
Well, like I said earlier, there's an hotel opposite. So the hotel has a bar, it has swimming pool, it has a club. So you can just go and unwind yourself. You get
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, apart from that, the hotel has gym too. No gym in the school, so the hotel has gym, so you can just go there, flex, enjoy. Apart from that, in the school, we have for the guys, we have a field, football field, and there's a lawn tennis field also. And also, yeah, lawn tennis. Is it lawn tennis? Not lawn tennis. This, I've forgotten the name, sorry. Pardon me.
It is
Badminton, yeah, badminton.
okay.
Yes. So that's just it. So apart from that, we don't we don't really get like a social life or something like don't really have a particular or like Abuja campus and Lagos can go to maybe the next beach, can go to somewhere very fresh. Nothing like that here. Only a unit here, like I said earlier. Yes.
That's interesting. So talk about the law week with me. Go through that. Well, how was the law week and what are the activities that happened at the Yola campus?
Well, we're here to do our SRC week. We're here to do it. It's coming up on
Okay.
the yeah, we're here to do it. I can just give the details of what we want to do. We will have like
Okay.
a mock trial. That is, everybody will be in exam mode. We imagine I want to write biofinance. Then you give us questions. Then yes, our lecturer will set the questions. Then we will answer them. They will
For
mark and result
SRC
will be
week,
out
there'll be a
soon.
mock trial.
Yes, for the
That
Monday,
doesn't
yes,
look
the
like
mock.
an unwinding week. It looks like a stressful week to me.
No, it's not just for the first day. The first day, that's day one. Then the day two, I think we are going to have SRC games, that is the football competition. The ladies will play badminton and could play volleyball and so. And the one I'm very sure of is the party on Thursday and Friday. Friday we're having a film show too, like the movie nights and stuff like that. Then we have a talk. It's a particular ACN. I don't mention his name here. I don't know if I can mention his name. So apart from that, just I think that's just it basically. So nothing.
Okay. All right. That means, wow, law school, you just have to focus on yourself. So let's talk about the class schedules. I've spoken to someone from Kano campus and Port Harcourt and Enugu. So for Kano, they have this peculiarity where some people go to class from 9 to 12 and the other set goes from 1 to 5. Is it same with the Yola campus?
Not at all. Not at all. We all go to school at the same time, come back at the same time.
Okay. So how is
So
the okay, go on.
the timing bar,
Yeah, yeah, timing.
yes, okay. Because Yola is a very fantastic place to be. Once you wake up by 6 o'clock, 6:30, roughly 6:30, the day is as clear as per afternoon. I'm not joking. 6:30 is as clear as afternoon. So because the sun rises like very early, unlike other places in Nigeria, we just start our classes earlier than other campuses. So other campuses start their classes by 9 o'clock. We start around by 8 o'clock. So you have to be in school. Yes, you have to be in school on or before 7:45 because attendance closes by 7:45. So you have to be in school maybe around 7. Some people go to around 6:30 to 7, past 6 7. So you have to be in school around that time to fill your attendance and yeah, get the best seat too. So something fantastic about Yola campus is that we end our classes very early, and that's so very nice because other classes you have a lot of time to read. So we unlike other campuses that end their classes maybe around 2, 1:30, in Lagos 5 and everything. We end our classes by rough, sometimes 12:30, sometimes 1 o'clock, sometimes the maximum can go is 1:30. The maximum we have gone is one
Well,
thirty.
I think that makes sense because you are starting at 8.
Yes, actually. So
So it's
it's
almost
actually very.
practically the same thing as that start at 9.
You think so? I don't think
Yes.
that.
I would even prefer to even start at 9 as opposed to 8.
Well,
Okay, so let's talk about the code of conduct for the classes and then the dressing.
Yola campus is very, very strict with dressing, especially with ladies. Guys don't really have issues because just put on a white suit, black tie, your black trousers, you're good to go. Your black leather shoes and your black socks. For ladies, you still have to the skirts. Your skirt must be up below, no, above your knee. No, yes, sorry. The skirt must be below your knee. You have to have I think you can't wear short sleeved. I don't know. There are so many rules concerning ladies, yeah. But law school generally is we have the general code of conduct. You know this, but this law
Yeah.
school code of conduct, yes. Everybody, all law school campus have this particular code of conduct. However, in Yola campus, what makes Yola campus different from every other campus is that you're not allowed to bring any electrical appliances to the campus. So you cannot bring your boiling ring, you cannot bring your iron, you're not allowed to bring anything electrical. Yes. So all you're allowed to bring is just your maybe your lamp that you can plug or your phone that you can plug. But anything like iron, anything like body ring, you can't bring it here.
So how do you iron your dresses?
Very, very, very interesting question, and I'll answer you. So over here, we have dry cleaners that dry clean clothes at very, very affordable rates, as well as 100 naira. Yes. So 100 naira per shirt. That's why we dry clean our clothes. 100 naira per shirt. 100 naira per shirt. You dry clean and they wash and iron, starch, everything. 100 naira. So that's like what has been relieving, yeah,
So
our stress.
every week somebody that means everybody be wearing rumpled clothes now. What if you can't do this thing, guy for person?
No, no. It's very affordable. 100 naira is very affordable now. So you can't just use iron
I feel like it's
to.
very affordable if it was going to be occasionally. But like constantly for you to just be using 100 naira to iron is crazy to me.
You think
Because
so?
when I was in bar one, I never took my clothes to the dry cleaners except maybe in special circumstances where I know okay, I didn't want to iron myself. Even if maybe there were people who could help with like washing and the rest. But to iron. Wow, that's a lot.
Not just iron. Not just iron.
Even
They
electric
wash.
heater.
They wash, starch, iron. 100 naira.
That
Do you think
means
that's ridiculous?
that means it's actually quite similar to the Kano campus. But the peculiar thing is that at Kano, they actually let them boil water with firewood.
No, you can't even boil water firewood here.
Ah,
Nothing fire on campus.
I'm
Nothing
tired of
fire on campus.
I'm already exhausted for those who are in Yola campus already for no
No,
apparent
no,
reason.
you don't have to. We are actually
I
doing
don't
well.
have to.
I'm doing well.
Yeah, nah, no wahala. Okay, so now let's talk about studying and study tips. I get some people asking me questions online that, oh my goodness, is law school so difficult? There will be 100 people who would have probably asked that question. So let's hear from your point of view. Is law school difficult? Don't lie to us. Tell us the truth. What are we
No, I
supposed to
won't. I won't. I won't. Well, actually, asked that question to why coming to the school. I remember bugging so many senior colleagues. How's the school like? Did they stress you? How are the classes like? Is this very hard? I will be plain to you. Law school is not difficult. I'm actually very, very sincere. So something about law school is the mindset. Like it's your mindset. So if you are coming with the mindset that law school is difficult, trust me, law school will be very difficult for you. We are coming to law school that just coming to us like another exam that I'll write in maybe after 1 year is not going to be difficult for you. I've not written my part two exams yet, but trust me, I believe that God is going to take control. Do you get? So yeah, so studying aspects actually has to be, you have to have a particular study plan when it comes to law school. You see so many seniors, so many people telling you that you can read like this, you can read this one, you can read like this, you have to read like this. You have to get yours. You have to know what works for you. If you know what
Mm-hmm.
works for you, trust me,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's going to move you. So what I noticed is that once you enter once you get admission to law school, if you can stick to the plan of reading after lectures and answering your pre-class tasks, trust me, you are very good in each topic already. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get? So if you after lecture you do your pre-class tasks, you read the topic you were taught, you are done. And we actually had externship now that we actually did for 3 months. Yes. So that externship period, you can use to cover what you treated earlier and some things you will do coming to school after externship, you won't even feel it. And some lecture that I attend that I'm like, wow, just like a revision because I've actually gone through it before. Do you understand? So I think
Mm-hmm.
law school is just your mindset. It's although I won't lie, it will test you, to test your patience, to test your faith, to test everything about you, but you just have to stay strong. My eyes I don't see shiggy, but it's just I just pushing it. So yes, so I
All
God's
right.
grace and okay,
All right. So, what are some of the they've carried their light about to change over? So, what are some of the studying tips you could give to aspirants to help them, manage their time well and excel academically?
okay. Number one, I'll say know yourself first. If you're someone that don't read in the midnight,
No.
don't come to law school and try to. Although there are times you have to read in the midnight, sure, but don't try to shift. Do you get?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have classes the next. So it will be nice you
Mm-hmm.
go to the class and sleep there.
Mm-hmm.
So utilize the time each time you have, utilize it very well. Make sure you take your pre-class with take like your second art because pre-class is like evaluation of everything you'll be taught in class. So if you can teach your
Mm-hmm.
pre-class or study it well, you are good on that topic. Another thing is have a group of friends that help you to pray, help you to study with you, that just keep you moving basically. Yes, because you can't do this law school on your own. So you are coming to law school with the mentality that you'll be a lone wolf. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You can't do that. You need someone that can pray with you when times are tough, someone that can give you this motivation that everybody needs, and someone that can study with you too. That okay, let's calm down, let's read, let's study this, let's break it this way, let's break it this way. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
apart from that, yeah, the law school, and I'm sure in each campus you have if you're a Muslim, MSSN, if you're a Christian, class phone, yes, just make sure you're part of the body because we're like family in law school. Yeah, I'm a Christian, so I belong to class phone, family body that you're having issues, you go to class phone. If you're having financial issues yourself, you don't have food, you go to them to provide a ticket for you. And something that is very, very important that I will ask you like aspirants that come to Nigeria law is that have a lot of money. Like it cannot be overemphasized. Like have a lot of money because you're not coming to cook. You cannot cook yourself. You're coming to buy food every day. You're buying food in the morning,
Yeah.
after. So you have a lot. You need to have your money to you need to have a lot of money to exhaust on these things. You get so
But
that
are they
particular
banks in the
and the
campus?
banks in the school. No,
Yeah.
in Yola campus, we don't have bank in the school. We don't even have ATM points in the school. But a very good thing is that we have Bank, like let me say 50 meters away from us,
Wow.
like 50 meters.
Okay.
Yeah, Bank, yes. And that's like
All right.
very
So
nice.
if you have any questions, this is the best time for you to ask it before we end in about 11 minutes. So if you have anything special you want to ask concerning the Yola campus, the floor is open for you to ask. So what else have I missed? So far that you've been on campus, I want to hear you. How have you been able to survive Yola?
Homo, I just say homo just now. I feel just one of woman feature is you being able to adapt to whatever situation or whatever your surroundings basically. And that's what I've been doing. I've been able to adapt a lot. I'm learning Hausa. I'm learning Hausa. So to show
That
you, I just find I just find the area like so interesting. Like I'm making it interesting for myself. So I'll be able to live here a little bit more longer. Do you get? So that's just it. And Yola, you come to Yola, don't forget to bring your umbrella. As ladies, bring your sunscreen because Yola sun is not nobody's mates. Yola is the
is
hottest
a
weather in
respecter of
Nigeria.
no man.
Yes. So that's it.
So you've been able to survive by learning Hausa and then by adapting to the circumstance you find yourself in. But how's the weather like?
Yeah.
Is it as extreme as the Abuja campus where if it wants to be hot, it has to be really hot? And if it wants to be cold, it has to be really cold.
Okay. You can check Google about what I'm about to say. If I, you, so you don't think I'm lying. Yola is the hottest place in Nigeria. Yes. So the weather is always very extreme. Yes, like you said. If it wants to be cold, extremely cold. If it wants to rain, the rain is always extreme. If the sun is out, the sun is always extreme. See, sometimes in Yola, ladies don't get to use their screen. What do you guys call this? Or ring light back. You don't get to use ring light. Just go outside and the sun is just sufficient for you because the sun comes out in its real self in Yola. So that's just basically. So it's actually a very
It's
nice place.
good now. At least you can
However,
take sun-kissed pictures.
yeah, actually, sunscreen pictures. I'm sun kiss pictures. Yes. So around February, March, April. Yes, the sun. That's when the sun is going to come out like real. You have to get ready for that time. The sun is going to eat you like so bad. Then May, June, July. Yeah, the rain start coming small, small. Yes. So that's just basically.
Yes. The last person I had that came on here was talking about how seeing snakes in Enugu was normal. Is it the same with Yola
Wow.
campus?
Whew. Well, no, no, like okay, sorry, I'm reading something on the. I don't know if you're
Yeah,
seeing the
we'll
chat
get to
screen.
that. Just
Someone,
answer mine so we won't be distracted.
okay, oh, okay. So, snake in Yola is no, I've not seen snake personally, but I've heard people saying they saw snakes, yeah, they saw snake, killed snake, but personally I've not seen snake, so it's not something very, 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 very like that will cause. You get not something that will cause, but yeah, there are snakes because it's covered by bush. It's the surrounding, yeah, there's bush surrounding, and they actually fumigate the area before students resume. So something that yeah, snakes will live.
Mm. So someone joined
Yep.
late. He said he's asking if it's compulsory to get an accommodation on campus.
No, it's not compulsory. Oh. It's not compulsory. Yeah, this is a postgraduate school, so you either choose to stay in campus, be on campus, or choose to stay off campus. But mind you, if you are staying off campus, whatever risks whatever risk is there, whatever thing you see there, you face it. That's like what they give you. So whatever you see outside, you are left alone. Because if you're on campus, you can actually see everything that.
Means where you see you collect.
What is it?
I said anything where you see, you
That's just
collect.
it. That's just anything where I see collect. So but on campus you can actually monitor your movement, monitor okay where you are going to and everything. But outside the school, it's just outside speaking community. It's very hard for you to find someone that speaks English. So if you don't know where you are, so you just have to stay where you can actually relate to people.
So how do you even commute to the town if maybe you want to actually do go out? How would you even get to the town? Are there Uber boats there, or you have to compulsorily take taxi, keke, or what?
Okay, one of the peculiarities about Yola Town is that there's no bike. You don't use bike here. Okay, then there are taxis. So keke is actually like the majority. You can take keke to wherever you're going to. But communicating with these keke guys is just the issue. So you
I
have
see
to
why
at
you're
times you
learning
have to decide
Hausa.
to them. Actually, yeah. So now you have to communicate to them that I'm going to Chimeta. Like use your hands to just make sure that you know what you're talking about. Yeah, so it's a very, very cool thing to do, but still it's challenging that way.
Right. So the class culture, you know how in various campuses you're supposed to be given pre-class assignments where you answer.
Mm.
How the questioning thing in the class is it so strict as compared to other campuses where they'll just give you mic, or yeah, you answer the question. Is this compulsory to be attached with a roommate if you get? Yeah, it's compulsory. Per what he said at the beginning of the live stream, you once you get on campus, there's no one in the room. Okay, so if you're coming with a friend, both of you can be in the same room. If not, you can be in the same room with someone else that's not your friend. And the least capacity is 3, and the highest capacity, as he spoke about, is 24. Those that are 3, they
Oh,
share the bathroom themselves. Okay, yeah. So
yeah. Something
go
about the
on.
mic about the class. Yeah. So in law school,
Mm-hmm.
mic will surely talk. Like I mean, in Yola campus, so there's no way you are running to. No matter how much you want to sit down in the House of Lords, like sit at the back, the mic will surely touch you at least maybe once or twice during your stay in law school. So get prepared that you're going to talk for sure. And about our pre-class tasks, we have our lecturers. Oh, I didn't talk about our lecturers. I'm going to talk about our lecturers. I'll go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
So we have each lecturer heading each group. So if your red number ends with one, you know you're in group one. Red number ends with nine, you're in group nine. So each lecturer supervises each group. So whatever you do in the meeting or your group meeting, you have to report back to the lecturer. You get
Okay.
so our PPR is doing like a few days before the class. So our class covers what I'm about to do in the class. So we have to just like read ahead, answer the questions given. Then in class after the lectures, the hour start by 8 o'clock, ends by 12:30, 1:30. I told you earlier. But we break it into two. Start by 8 o'clock. We finish the whole evaluation of the topic around 10. Then you go on break till around 10:30. So by 10:30, you come back, then each group, you can call any group. Now say, let's call on group one. I say, let's call on group two. So you can call any group. So when they call your group, you're coming with your laptop to, um, to
Present.
project your answer and everything. Yeah, you are presenting. So unlike other campuses that maybe like two people come outside, in our campus, everybody comes outside. So if you're coming outside, you might get query.
Oh,
Yes, it's a big deal here. Like they dash query out. If you're not coming outside, you dash query that. Although not all the time, they don't come out all the time, but there's some lecturers that actually make it very mandatory that everybody comes outside. So that's how it is basically.
okay. So when is the finals happening? The BAPA 2 final exams.
November 17, I guess, yes. November 17. Now around 55 days to go, yes. Today's 55 days
Uh,
to go.
is the
We're counting,
countdown for me?
yeah, we're counting down, 55 days to go. Yes. So yeah, I want to talk about our lecturers. Like,
Okay, okay.
if you are thinking of not coming to Yola, please come because of our lecturers. I've not been to other campuses though, but I can boldly say that the lecturers are like the best lecturers, like all in the Nigerian law school generally. Because these guys literally they converse with you like you're their G's, and they also relate to you like they're your younger brother. You get so they explain stuff in total. They make sure you understand this law itself. Their dream is everybody should come out well. Nobody should feel on campus. That's their dream. So they make sure they carry everybody along. Whether you want to go, you don't want to go, they will drag you along. So our lecturers are very nice. So if you don't come to the campus because of maybe weather and everything, please come because we have fantastic lecturers. Like fantastic lecturers. I'm not
Eh,
even I'm not even
if you're unlucky, you
boasting or
get 24
something.
in a room.
No. It is not people on your side because like, you get better things now, like fantastic lecturers. So, yeah.
Funny thing is that almost everyone I've had here has always said their lecturers are good. So who has bad lecturers? I beg.
Oh, no, I get you, but I think lecturers are exceptional,
Because
so
I'm sure
exceptional.
every campus there must be a lecturer who is an author of at least one book.
Well, yes, mine too. Mine too. I was thinking, yes, mine too.
Facts. Okay, so if you guys don't have any questions, we are about to round up, and this is like our closing remark. I'm going to do like the summary or conclusion of all you have said to see if maybe we're on the right track. So we say that Yola is located in Adamawa State. It's a bit far from the airport, but getting there is not going to be difficult. However, there's language barrier, so you might want to learn the language just for safety. And then when you get to the campus, you are very advised to resume early because you don't want to get the bad rooms, or you don't want to go to the extreme of sharing a room with 23 other persons or men, for men, not for women. And then I heard something about bathrooms being outside, toilets being outside, different from the rooms. That is quite scary, but well, moving on to the classes, unlike other campuses that start at 9, ULAD starts at 8 and ends quite early, around 1 at most. And when it comes to social life, there's not much going on campus, but we have like volleyball courts, basketball, football, badminton, to mention just a few. No, no basketball, just football. All right.
Football and
And there's
badminton.
no Okay, right. And there's no gym in the school. However, there's a hotel opposite the school that has a gym, and that's also where you can go have fun. There's a lounge, club, wherever you want to do, restaurants. You can go there to have fun. But if you want to go off campus, you can take your keke. They'll lead you there and come back. But then, no hope you know how to speak Hausa before they'll take you to the wrong place. And then when it comes to the class culture, they're very strict with the dressing, especially for the women. So be sure to wear your long dresses, your long skirts, and your long sleeves. And what else is actually peculiar about the campus? You are not allowed to have electric appliances. No iron, no water heater, no boiler, no toasters. Please, if you want to iron your clothes, there are like two mini marts. There are people who are there, 100 naira, prepare your clothes and go there and patronize their business. And study tips, you already mentioned that have the right community, make sure you pay attention to your group tasks and study, come to class and pray, okay? And when it comes to the whole speculation as to whether the law school is difficult, nothing is too difficult if you work hard. Okay. Though it's going to test you, it's not something that is not achievable. And then the law school exams are coming up soon. So we are wishing you the very best. And if you're just joining
Amen.
us and you have any questions, you can ask that or leave that in the comment section. Thank you all who are joining in. If you want to know more about law school, how to register, um, code of conduct, I have an entire playlist on my channel, so you could enjoy that. And thank you so much for heeding to my request. It's not easy for you to leave everything that you have doing as a busy law student to come on
It's
here.
fine.
I deeply
Thank
appreciate the opportunity you
thank
gave
you
me. Um, I hope to see you at the top, my future barrister.
very much. Amen. 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 Thank you
All
so
right, so
much,
that
Faustina.
okay. You're welcome. Thank me too. I need my own flowers. All right, so we'll see you all. Thank you all who joined in for Yola Campus. You could guess what the next campus is in the comment section. All right. Goodbye. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.